Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Arad. He was 23 years old, with warm brown eyes and thick black hair that often fell over his forehead from the long hours spent working. Arad was a kind-hearted and determined young man who labored tirelessly every single day to support his family. His father, who once had been the strongest man Arad knew, was bedridden due to a chronic illness, and his mother, frail with age, could no longer work in the fields as she once had. Despite the hardships, Arad found solace in his work, harvesting vegetables from the small plot of land his family owned and selling them at the bustling village market. Though his family was poor, Arad's spirit remained unbroken, fueled by a quiet hope for a better future. In the same village, there lived a girl named Nika. She was 21 years old, with striking green eyes that sparkled like emeralds, and long chestnut-colored hair that cascaded over her shoulders like silk. Nika belonged to one of the wealthiest families in the village. Her family owned vast expanses of fertile farmland and a grand house that towered over the modest homes of their neighbors. Despite having every material comfort imaginable, Nika often felt a deep emptiness in her heart. She longed for a life filled not with possessions, but with love, purpose, and genuine kindness. One sunny morning, as Arad was arranging freshly picked vegetables at his market stall, Nika strolled through the marketplace with her basket in hand. Her attention was drawn to Arad, who was carefully helping an elderly woman choose the freshest tomatoes. She noticed his genuine smile and the way he treated everyone with respect and warmth. Summoning her courage, she approached his stall and said,
"Hello, may I buy some apples?"
Arad looked up, startled for a moment by her presence, but quickly offered a warm smile.
Of course, these are fresh from the farm,
He replied, his voice steady and welcoming. From that day on, Nika found herself returning to the market frequently, always finding a reason to stop by Arad's stall. Sometimes she bought fruit. Other times, she simply lingered to talk to him. They began to share stories about their lives, their dreams, and their hopes for the future. One day, as they stood under the shade of a large oak tree near the market, Arad confided,
My dream is to one day own a small shop where I can sell not just vegetables, but all kinds of goods. I want to give my family a better life.
Nika, moved by his ambition and sincerity, replied,
"That's a beautiful dream, Arad. I dream of helping people who are struggling, like your family. I want to make a difference, even if it's in small ways."
As days turned into weeks, a deep and unshakable bond grew between them. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky with the hues of gold and pink, Arad gathered his courage and said,
Nika, I love you. You are the kindest, most compassionate person I've ever met.
Nika's heart swelled with emotion as she looked into his eyes.
"Arad,
She said softly,
I love you too. You are brave and strong, and your heart is pure."
For a while, they were blissfully happy, but their joy was short-lived. When Nika's father, Mr. Sorush, learned about their relationship, he was furious.
Nika, you cannot marry Arad.
He thundered.
He is a poor farmer's son and is not worthy of you.
Nika, her voice trembling but firm, replied,
"Father, I love Arad. He is a good man with a kind heart. Isn't that what truly matters?"
Mr. Sorush, his face red with anger, declared,
If you marry him, you will no longer be my daughter.
Devastated, Nika ran to Arad that evening and tearfully recounted her father's words. Arad's face was etched with sadness as he said,
Nika, I love you more than anything, but I don't want to make your life harder. Perhaps it's best if we part ways.
Nika shook her head vehemently. her tears glistening in the moonlight.
Arad, I cannot live without you.
From that moment, Mr. Sarosh made it his mission to ruin Arad's life. He instructed the villagers not to buy vegetables from Arad's stall, leaving Arad and his family with no source of income. With each passing day, Arad's father grew weaker, and Arad struggled to keep his family fed. Despite his efforts, the weight of their situation became overwhelming. One stormy night, as rain poured relentlessly from the heavens, Nika made a bold decision. She escaped from her house, her clothes soaked, and her heart pounding with fear and determination. She arrived at Arad's small home and, trembling from the cold, said,
Arad, I cannot live without you. Let's run away together.
Arad, startled and conflicted, replied.
Nika, I cannot take care of you. I can barely take care of my own family.
Nika stepped closer, her voice steady, despite the tears streaming down her face.
We can face anything together, Arad. I will work beside you. We'll build a new life no matter how difficult it is.
Overwhelmed by her courage and love, Arad embraced her.
You are so brave, Nika. I love you. Let's face the world together.
That very night, they left the village, hand in hand, with nothing but their love to guide them. They walked for hours until they reached a neighboring town. With no money, no food, and no shelter, they had to rely on their resilience and determination. Arad found work as a laborer, while Nika worked as a maid for a local family. The days were long and grueling, and there were times when they went to bed hungry. But their love for each other gave them strength to endure. Years passed, and their relentless hard work began to pay off. Arad saved enough money to open a small shop, just as he had dreamed. Nika helped him run the business, her warmth and charm drawing in customers. Together, they built a modest but happy life. When news of their success reached Mr. Sarosh, he was overcome with guilt and regret for the pain he had caused his daughter. One day, he visited their shop, his face lined with remorse.
Nika,
He said quietly,
I was wrong. I see now that Arad is a good and hard-working man. Please forgive me.
Tears welled in Nika's eyes as she replied,
Father, I forgive you. Love is about understanding and growth, and I'm glad you've come to see that.
Arad, ever respectful, said,
Thank you for accepting us, sir.
though life remained full of challenges, Arad and Nika faced each obstacle together, their love growing stronger with each passing day. They proved to everyone, including themselves, that true love, coupled with determination and perseverance, could overcome even the greatest of hardships. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs to hear it.